Welcome back to the channel. Today it's another 2025 M2. I think this might be our last model year 25 M2 to arrive, but model year 26 production began in August, which is technically I guess last month in time of filming. So G87 chassis finished in Black Sapphire, and it is minimally equipped. So just a couple things on this car. So one thing that's obvious from the front is this has a lighting package, which means you get full LEDs, and the daytime running light goes all the way across that light there. You also have shadowing lights plus the cornering light there in the corner. The grille is blacked out, horizontal kidney slats. Then we got M2 badging in the grille with the M2 outlined in silver. Moving over the side, we got the style 930Ms in black. These are not forged wheels. We also have the M compound brakes with the red calipers, and tires are Yokohamas. So on the rare side, getting Yokohamas, usually it's either Pirelli P0s or Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss, but it is possible that you're going to get Yokohamas on your vehicle. There's that side profile of Black Sapphire. And moving out back, we have the gurney flap in high gloss black. You see from the roof, that is a moon roof. So the M2, it's possible, of course, to get the carbon fiber roof, but that is a paid option. It's not standard on the vehicle. We got M2 badging in black, outlined in silver. And down below, we have our standard quad exhaust with our high gloss black diffuser. And there's that rear 3/4 view. So really wide fenders and boxy, at least to me, evoking the E30 M3. And for me, the front end, a mix of 2002 and E36, E36 being more rectangular face, and then the single headlights, of course, in the 2002. We're going to make our way inside, go over pricing and options on this M2. All right, so over here we have the black Vernasca leather with the red highlight. So that's on the rare side for this color choice. I think it works really well with Vegas red, but we'll start with the door card here. So door card, softish hard plastic up here, not quite scratchy. That's reserved for down below. Some Vernasca leather here with some contrasting stitching, and the illuminated M trim as well. Scratchy black plastic down here. And then your standard seats on the M2. M2 badge lights up the head restraint. And of course the red leather on the outside, and then on the shoulders of the seat, some M stripes there as well. Contrasting stitching, I think really nice touches. Down below we have adjustment for side bolster and then lumbar support, and our manually powered chrome catcher. Then M2 badging here on the door sill. All right, so in front of me, your standard M steering wheel. We got M badging, flat bottom, M stitching. Controls on the left-hand side here for cruise control. We've got the red M1 and M2 buttons for your personalized setup settings. Leather on the airbag cover. Then the red stripe at the 12 o'clock. In front of me, I drive 8.5, the M version and M mode Sport. You don't know head-up display. The rest of the curved display here. Upper portion of this dashboard is hard-ish plastic. Trim here is the M fine brushed aluminum trim. Got your vent controls. Then you got your more trim here, and of course the star to show here, the 6-speed manual transmission. Red start stop button and iDrive controller knob. Starting price, the 2025 M2 is $68,200. Paint adds another $650. Lighting patch for another $650. Shadow lights for $250. And then the parking assistant for $200. All told, MSRP for this particular example, $71,125. There's your estimated fuel economy as well. All right, and if you wanted to get in the back seat, this little lever right here, pull it, sleep. The seat will slide forward. There's 2 more seats for your rear passengers. No room for a third. Say no room for a third with a seat belt. All right, here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. In Outback, all you have are vent control, so there's no climate control console and no USB-C charging ports. Near Legroom, it's okay, but the problem can be headroom in the back of the M2 for your taller passengers. I'd say maybe 5'8" and below will be fine. All right, so make our way to the back here. Let's take a look at the cargo area. There's no kick to open. There's also no powered tailgate. That said, it's a pretty good size for the trunk. Of course, you can also fold down the rear seats for even more room. All right, make our way to the front and pop the hood. We're taking more of this M2. Alright, so here is the S58 896 3-liter twin-turbo engine. The manual transmission, your torque is limited to 406 torques, and still 473 horsepower on the M2. But that said, given the horsepower and torque, you're already encroaching on M4 in terms of power, just on a slightly different form factor. So slightly smaller wheelbase, of course, and a slightly smaller car. And does the M4 make a lot of sense? I'm not so sure. If I were in the market for the coupe, I think the M2 would be the way to go. But that's a decision for you to make. But that's it. We'll see you at the next video.